All right, guys, we back with another one. We got Jimmy Kimmel might be canceled after awful joke. And this comes from Matt Walsh of the Daily Wire. And this is the Matt Walsh Show. Now, before I start the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're watching the video with me. You know, Jimmy Kimmel, he used to be funny. I remember seeing him when I was a kid on late night TV when I should have been asleep. But he really got down with the left, the propaganda, the lies, all of that stuff. You know what we talking about over here on this side. But yeah, let's get into it.
All right, the Emmys were on Sunday. I didn't know that this was happening, of course, until I saw the outrage on Twitter. There always has to be some sort of awards outrage that comes out of these things.
The Emmys happened? Hey, just like Matt Walsh, I swear I did not know. I had no idea.
This time, sometimes the outrage is sort of fun to talk about. The Will Smith thing, I mean, that was a classic, right? That was actually an enjoyable awards show related outrage that was enjoyable to talk about and entertaining. The one from the Emmys, this is a little disappointing. It doesn't quite live up to the hype. So Jimmy Kimmel did a bit. I don't know all the background on this. I don't care. The bit, I guess, is that he was up presenting the award for some category, and he pretended to pass out for some reason on the stage. And then they announced the winner, and it was an actress who was black, and Kimmel kept lying there, still pretending to be passed out, even as she came up to give her acceptance speech. Let's watch a little bit of that moment.
Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary.
Oh, okay, I know her. I can't remember what movie I've seen her in, but I've seen her. What the? What is he doing on the floor? What?
Jimmy, wake up, I won. Jimmy? Okay, hold my phone.
She said, hold my phone. That's just so weird. Like, I don't understand how that's supposed to be funny at all. And this just shows you he's lost all his comedic touch. Either that or he has no control over the things that he writes, the skits that he performs.
My goodness.
Okay, and then she just gives her acceptance speech with the guy lying there. It's awkward and weird, and that's really all that could be said about it. But as always, social media and the news media, they're not satisfied to just say that because there are racial dynamics here. You know, it's Jimmy Kimmel's a white guy, this actress is a black woman, and so now they're making it racial, and so all these headlines.
See, and when I seen that, I didn't even think about that at all. I didn't think about it racially at all. The first thing I did think about is, why are you up here stealing this woman's moment? Like, she just won an award, and you on the stage pretending to be passed out. What? It doesn't even make any sense. Racial? No, I feel like that's reaching a little bit, but that was just weird. What he did was just weird. It was awkward.
Saying that it was racist. It was racist for Jimmy Kimmel to steal the woman's shine like that, you know? There's all these posts on social media. White men are always doing this. Damn white men. Yeah, 'cause this is something white men always do. White men are constantly lying on award show stages while people are trying to give their acceptance speeches. It's a thing we always do. It's part of our...
Yeah, I got to keep it real. Just coming from the black community, there are black people who reach with the racism. They say everything is racist. Like, this is racist, that is racist. With this situation right here, it honestly confuses me. I don't see what the company would have to gain from, doing that. Because they definitely had control over that skit. Jimmy Kimmel didn't come up with that himself and do it himself. I don't see what they would have to gain from that. I don't understand how that's racist. But what it was stealing her moment. That's the part that I didn't like about it. the most, and the fact that it was just so weird.
Our culture. Now, this just shows again the problem with racializing everything, because it's guaranteed that you're going to miss the point. And also, you end up distracting from valid criticisms. In this case, this is like a small example of it, but there's a very valid criticism you could make of Jimmy Kimmel. He's an ass. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel is a jerk. He's a bad person. And he's arrogant and self-centered. And yeah, he wanted to make this moment about him. I'd be annoyed too if I'm up there giving my acceptance speech when I win an Emmy, and there's just some jerk laying on the ground, because he thought of this bad comedy bit, and he's doing it in the middle of my. I'd be annoyed by that. I'd just like kick him in the ribs or something to make him move. But it's not racial. Like the idea that he did it because she's a black woman. He said to himself, "Oh, this is a black woman. I gotta do what I can to intrude here."
Yeah, like I'm saying, that doesn't make sense. What does he gain from it? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Is absurd. Although it is kind of funny that Jimmy Kimmel, to this point, with the racial outrage brigade out there searching for racism wherever they can find it, often landing in places where the racism ends up being imaginary and invisible. They're over at BYU searching for an invisible racist who silently shouted the N-word. Meanwhile, Jimmy Kimmel has been a late-night network TV host for years now, and there are tons of videos of him out there in blackface. This is something this guy did all the time back in the 90s. He was constantly in blackface. And somehow he has escaped criticism for that. So it'd be kind of funny if this is what brings him down. Like, this is the racial controversy that brings him down, where he wasn't even actually being racist.
Yeah, like, I don't understand what was the point. What was the point of it? Was it, oh my God, this is a black woman, like, bow down? Like, what was that supposed to be? It doesn't make any sense. But the thing is, though, that a lot of black people don't understand is you gotta separate. All white people aren't the same. All white people aren't the same. All white people don't look at black people and other people of color the same way. A person like Matt Walsh, I would go out on a limb to say he's not racist. Jimmy Kimmel, he did the whole blackface thing, but it's a lot of black people that's down with Jimmy Kimmel and still watch Jimmy Kimmel and watch his show. My mom still watches Jimmy Kimmel and probably don't even know that he did the whole blackface thing. So if he get canceled for this on the internet, that's cool. He'll still probably have his TV show, but in my book, Jimmy Kimmel is canceled. But that was it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time, guys, we out of here. Peace.